Welcome to Moving to Portugal Daily, episode 27. I'm Mateos Costa. Today, we dive into Lease to Proof, turn short-term rentals into visa-strength housing for Portugal, with practical steps to help you relocate smarter and live better in Portugal.
Hook. Most digital nomads start on Airbnb or short-term platforms and feel safe until renewal time at CEF or a request from Finanças reveals a gap. Short stays and month-to-month hotel records are weak evidence. Authorities want stability, a signed contract, consistent receipts, and a registered address. If you show up with only ephemeral bookings, you risk extra questions, delays, or worse, a denied renewal. I know this feels stressful, but the good news is these are procedural gaps you can close with a plan.
What you'll get in 9 minutes? A focused 4-step blueprint that turns short-term stays into CEF and Finanças-ready housing evidence. Exact landlord negotiation scripts you can copy, and one immediate task to lock progress today. I'll tie each bureaucratic step to everyday habits. How you present yourself at a viewing, how automated payments clean your bank trail, and how neighbor or GP registration builds community proof. Portugal rewards preparation. Small daily habits create big lifestyle wins.
Section 1. Why authorities care and how to vet and negotiate listings. First, what Lisbon's CEF officers and Finanças clerks look for. They want a contrato por escrito, or a written landlord letter, that confirms address and tenancy dates, monthly receipts, recibos or invoices, tied to your bank payments, and evidence you're registered locally, the comprovativo de morada stamped by the Câmara or similar. Verbal agreements and platform receipts alone are fragile. So how do you avoid that trap? Start by vetting listings with these red flags and must-haves. 1. Red flag, only platform messaging and no written contract. 2. Must-have clause, contract start date and notice period clearly stated, rent amount, deposit amount, and an explicit agreement that the landlord will issue monthly receipts or invoices. 3. Payment record, insist on SEPA or bank transfer rather than cash. If landlord prefers cash, ask for stamped receipts every month. Your appearance and communication matter here. Show up to viewings tidy, on time, and with a printed identity document and a short one-page tenant profile. That professionalism increases landlord trust and makes them more likely to sign a written contract. Example vetting question to the listing owner. Can you provide a written tenancy contract and monthly receipts? I need these for residency paperwork and can set up a monthly bank transfer from my account. Keep your delivery calm and polite. Build the foundation before you arrive. Section 2. Negotiation scripts and converting short-term stays to a long-term record. Use short, explicit scripts when you ask for a landlord letter or contrato. 2 ready-to-use snippets. Script A. Landlord letter request. Hello. I'm interested in a longer-term stay. I can provide a 2-month refundable deposit and set up a monthly SEPA transfer. For residency paperwork, I need a short written letter confirming the property address, tenancy start date, and that you will issue monthly receipts. Would you be willing to provide that? Script B. Lease term ask. Could we formalize a month-to-month contract with a 30 or 60-day notice clause and a clause that I'll pay by SEPA? I'm happy to pay a small premium for a written contrato and receipts each month. A common negotiation mistake to avoid is accepting verbal promises in exchange for a lower rent. Verbal promises rarely hold in bureaucratic checks. Instead, offer incentives, an extra refundable deposit, automated payments, or agreeing to a slightly longer minimum stay. If a landlord is reluctant to sign a formal contrato, request a signed and dated landlord letter on printed letterhead that includes the landlord's name and contact, and that they will issue monthly recibos. These documents, when combined with bank transfers, create a credible trail. Section 3. Convert, register, and build community proof. Step 3 is operational. Convert short-term to long-term with clear actions. Propose month-to-month with reassessment. Set up SEPA or standing orders so payments appear monthly on your bank statement. And get the contrato registered where applicable. For Finanças and the Câmara Municipal, keep copies of the signed contract and request a stamped comprovativo de morada when you register. If you're in a building, register with the local health center, GP. This is a practical sign of integration and provides additional dated records. Step 4 turns housing into community proof.
collect neighbor or host references, and short written statements that confirm you live at the address. Ask your landlord or a neighbor for a simple line such as, "I confirm that your name resides at address since date." Add these letters to a dossier that includes the contrato, monthly recibos, bank statements showing separate transfers, the cámara comprobativo, and your GP registration. This organized binder, physical and a scanned PDF, is what you present at renewals. A quick filing habit. Immediately scan each receipt and save it in a dated folder. Consistent digital records make renewals painless.
Real Nomad example and immediate action step. A common case, a client lived 6 months on Airbnb and kept booking extensions. At renewal, SEF questioned housing stability because the only proof were platform confirmations and mixed PayPal transactions. We solved it by securing a landlord letter, formalizing a month-to-month contrato, and retroactively capturing bank transfers with a SEPA standing order. That landlord letter fix and the new monthly recibos cleared the renewal. The mistake to avoid is relying only on platform receipts or inconsistent payment methods. Immediate action, your one-day checklist. 1. Identify one rental you like this week and message the host with the script A text. 2. Offer a refundable deposit and request monthly receipts plus SEPA transfer. 3. Prepare a tenant one-page profile to bring to the viewing. 4. Create a digital folder and start scanning any receipt you receive. If you want a shortcut, download the Nomad Life Success Lease templates and landlord scripts. They're written to be SEF and Finances friendly and save time in negotiation. Portugal isn't just a destination, it's your optimized new beginning. Optimize your life while you relocate, and remember, small daily habits create big lifestyle wins.
That's your daily Portugal blueprint. Start by sending one landlord script today and save the reply. If you want the exact templates, landlord letters, and a step-by-step dossier checklist, visit the Nomad Life Success portal to download the lease templates and landlord scripts. They're designed to make your D7 or D8 application cleaner and faster. That's your daily Portugal blueprint. Start applying one thing this week. Portugal rewards preparation. Build the foundation before you arrive. Portugal isn't just a destination. It's your optimized new beginning.